Yo, how's it going? That's an early stream. Yeah, I guess it is kind of early. 1 p.m. What's up, British? How you doing, man? I'm not sure if I should do forward plus or compatibility, because we are doing 2D. What's advanced? I think compatibility is probably good enough. So yeah, I want to work on a new state machine today. We're just gonna... Wait, actually, let me quickly look to see if our Steam page updated. Hey, how's it going, Hazanoid? Yeah, so there's been a problem uploading my game. Or, I mean, the page hasn't updated, but let's see. Alright, apparently they said it works now. So I just need to publish. Alright, let's see. Memory on Steam. Oh yeah, there we go. Cool. So yeah, if you guys want to download the demo, it's on Steam. I do want to make sure that they have the correct demo. Undertale music is probably the best to play in the background for game development. I totally agree. Although some people have gotten annoyed from it because I've been like playing it all the time. Why is this not working? So we have this after. Let me see. Maybe this update. No. This is like a much older version. Here, let me restart Steam. Maybe that'll fix it. This wasn't what I was gonna do during this stream, but it'd be nice to see if it works on Steam. There are some bugs that I found out about. Yesterday from someone playtesting, but I don't think I'll be fixing them today. It's been excluded based on your preferences. Very weird. Download. Come on, come on. Could also be that they're just uploading it. Done more work on the frog character I made, and now it's ended up being a whole game I want to make. Yeah, I think that's something that's fairly common with people, or something that's fairly common in game dev. You know, feature creep. My game was supposed to be a 2-week project, and it turned out to be a 2-month project. All right, let's see what I want to do here. Alright, so yeah, I want to make a cleaner like state machine for our player. I'm just gonna try it out in Godot 4, see what it looks like. I don't know. I honestly don't know if it's gonna be better or not. And I think we're gonna have to make multiple classes, like, or we could have one class. Let me change this. It's also gonna take some getting used to the new Godot engine. I know they call it character bodies now. Collision shapes. Just add a sprite for now. It's more art than function at the moment. At the minute, though. I was just able to download the memory demo. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just from my end. Does it look like? Did you finish downloading the entire thing? Does it look like the trailer when you play it? Okay, states script. Okay. I'm just gonna add some notes here. How's your game for the game jam coming along? Also, what was just redeemed? I wasn't paying attention. So the game jam we only had 24 hours in, and it was me and Chev who were working on it, and he basically did like almost all the work. So I started it off in the during that last stream, and then the day after, by the time I woke up, he was basically done. So I just told him, hey, just finish it. I see it was a hydrate. I sent a screenshot for the main menu. Alright, yeah, that should be it. Does it play some music that isn't, the typical main menu music? That, like, wasn't the original? It's like some opera thing. If that's it, then it's done. Alright, awesome. Do I want to send it? Yeah, here. Personally, I don't think it's that good. We kind of like rushed it, but yeah. Here. I'll even play it on stream real quick. A&D, you kind of like it's kind of way too easy at the moment. Oh. Yeah, like literally almost an infinite game. Tried to get as high as possible. Yeah, it was made in 24 hours. I mean, divided by 2, it's technically 48 hours, you know, 2 people. But I will say Chef did most of the work. Like, I coded, like, the player a bit and, like, you know, what I did on stream, and he did everything else, like the procedural generation, the main menu. He made the UI look good. But yeah, that's it. Gotta head off. Need to do art homework, which I'm dreading. Alright, I'll see you later. Peace. Where is our Godot 4? Oh, right, I forgot. They do this now where, like, they automatically add, like, speed and, like, jump velocity, I guess, to the game already, and, like, default gravity settings, etc., etc. So this technically already works. But we're going to change this into a state machine pretty soon. I'm also going to go here and make another 2D scene, and we're just going to add... Should I add a tile map? I need to get used to the tile maps too. Let's see how this works. Make a new tile set. How do I do this? Patterns. So yeah, I'm still not entirely sure how the tile map works in Godot 4. Let's try to hopefully get this to work. Alright, that'll be good enough, I think. Let me just see. And I think we need to add collisions somewhere. Patterns, tiles. It's somewhere here. Physics layers? Terrain sets. Collision visibility. I remember Chev showing it off at some point. Physics layers? Maybe it's that, physics layers. You just add, okay. And this is actually, we saved the entire thing here as a basic tile map. Should have done it differently, but whatever. Let's go into our player and just throw him in here. He just falls through. Let's see. Oh, collision. Let me see. How is it set in the US when you don't have a job? Do you still somehow need to pay off taxes? So you pay depending on how much your income is. So yeah, I mean, if you made $0, you would pay 0 in taxes. In income tax, I mean. The collision layer is the physics layer in Godot 4. That's what I'm searching up collision. Wait. Oops. Layers. Physics layer collision mask. New physics material. Here, let me see what it was on this project. Yo, what's up, Chev? I'm just messing around with Godot 4 again. I'm gonna be using this as a reference. Where do you set the collision to tile maps? Because over here, I set the collision layer to 1, which is already the collision layer here. Oh, yeah. But do I have to add like an actual box here? In the tile set. Oh. So I click on the tile set. Which one is the tile set? Under paint? No. I'll have to create the... Okay, wait. Dude, I feel like a boomer trying to learn a new... It feels like I'm learning a completely new engine at the moment. Now let's try this over. In tile set tab button of the editor. Yeah, I remember it being here that you added the collision... Physics layer 0. Is that it? There we go. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna have to expand on this. So let's add like, I don't know, I guess three states. Do idle, move, and let's just do 4 actually, and fall. Also, how'd it go with the gem? I didn't really look at it too much. Here, wait, I actually posted the link earlier. Let's see the comments and everything. Well done. Great game. Can get screwed by RNG. I'll see you, British. Oh wait, never mind. He already said bye. I was scrolling up a bit. Did you see how I added the fuel tanks? No, not yet. I think for now, like most of the messing around I'm gonna do in Godot 4 at the moment is just gonna be with the player states, and then I mean, if we have time, I'll start working with the Tom maps. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I will look at it. I want to see. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna handle all of this. I will have a func player input. I'm also gonna be looking at one of the GD Quest example projects. I want to see how they did it. Alright, I'll see you, Chev. Peace. Alright, so if we start out in our idle state, immediately we go, if there's some sort of input, we just add an input direction and we say emit signal move. I don't really like this, like the idea of like emitting a signal. I think what we would do is maybe just check if there was any input, or like check if this isn't vector 2.0. Let me just see. It extends on ground.gd. Let me see that. There's too many scripts IMO. I think what we would do, instead of checking like all of these like scripts, I think I'll just put all of this in the player itself, and then have, you know, our states check for that. But I'm not sure yet. Check motion as well. Actually, maybe having a motion function wouldn't be too bad. Okay, and I think what we're gonna do in our ready function is just create a reference to our player for each of these states. So let's do that real quick. Yeah, let's do it down here. Oh, we should add a script to each of these. Let's see. And I'm thinking we also want to save these as their own scene. Let's see, entities, player, do states, idle, save branch scene, move. State.player is equal to self. Set index player node with value character. What the hell? Oh. Alright, yeah, I mean, nothing different has happened yet. And then I think what we're going to do in our physics process is we're going to grab our current state. So I think we're going to have a function here called set current state or set state. Input state and pass. And we're also going to make another variable called current state. And then we are going to have like a enter state and exit state, but I think what we'll do is actually have each of our states handle this. So like before we set, well, yeah, when we set our previous state, or actually, yeah, before we set our previous state, no, after we set our previous state, we'll run, previous state dot exit, and then once we enter our new state, we'll do current state dot enter. For now, this is, I'll just leave it the way it is. And like from the tutorials, not tutorials, but like from the projects I've downloaded, I've never seen any state machine be as like, I don't know, like as intricate as we want it to be. So I'll have to see like how we want to approach it. Let me actually look at our idle here. Yeah, idle just goes from, something to move, and then let's look at the jump. So they have an enter. Input direction is equal to get input direction, update, look direction. Yeah, there's nothing that they use to exit. Enter. Let's look at the player real quick. Take damage, set dead. Current state dot exit. So they do have a current state dot exit. Base interface for all states. This is pretty good though. Maybe I should have a state.gd. Okay, gravity. How do I want to add this? Where's gravity being added to the player? It's only in the jump state apparently, but we have way more than the jump state. We have like almost every state applies gravity to the player. So this would be in like the motion, or I guess in the player. And I'm wondering, like, would we check what state the player is in to add gravity? Or would we have every state just run gravity on the player? I think that's probably better. Just to run gravity, like, let's do this. Instead of putting, well, right now it's on our physics process. We're gonna say func gravity delta. And just throw this in here. And we're gonna do current state dot update. Let me see one thing. We always have an update function. Okay. I'm not sure what we should call this. No, let's just call this gravity bar. Okay, and yeah, and each of our states will just run play. How should we do this? Like player dot run gravity, or like player dot gravity. it's not every single state, but it's most states. Like the dash state won't have it. Let's see. It probably is a good idea for us to create some variables that all of our states are going to use, but for now we'll just do it this way. Hey, how's it going, Fernando? How's your game coming along? Yeah, so I'm currently just I'm kind of just messing around with Godot 4, although this isn't much of Godot 4. I guess, like, you know, I'm still getting used to it, but for the most part I'm just creating a new state machine. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use this for the game, but yeah, it would be cool, because I have noticed some bugs while people were playtesting my demo, and I mean, I think I could easily fix those issues, or I could just rewrite the whole thing, because I plan on rewriting it anyway. Alright, let's see. Actually, in the idle state, we won't have gravity running. Or should we? Let's see. If is on ground, maybe we do... Well, we'll see, we'll see. Also, wait a second. How should we declare our states here? States map? We'd have to do states map dot could also put it in our state script here. In our ready function, we could say for children, just add to our dictionary, and then like add the name. Wait, no. I think. Current state dot update delta, and then we won't handle input just yet. We won't handle this input just yet. Let's just run player input, and then player movement. Actually, I think maybe our current state will handle the movement. We're just gonna handle the input here. And gravity. I wonder why they put move and slide in gravity, which is kind of weird to me. We will have a player movement though. Okay. All it is really move and slide, so maybe we could actually just do that, this all together. Because gravity we're gonna have run on its own, or based on what state we're in. Let's see. There's delta direction. Move direction. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. So when do we want to change from Alright, yeah, on input, let's do that. So, input, or on update, we're just gonna check for the player's input. So we'll say player, sorry, if, so I guess we don't have to run player input all the time, just when the, but I guess it depends as well, maybe not. Let me think about this. Player input is running all the time. Current state.update. So I'm thinking maybe player input has to be ran before update. Player.grepd. Oops. So we could emit a signal to our player to say, hey, like, let's switch to a state. But I wonder if there's a better way to go about it. State node emit signal finish to change state. Current state dot exit. Then we change. This works kind of differently from ours, but. Same thing for the most part. I don't know why we would need multiple signals. I think one signal should be good enough. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to make a new script here. I'll call it state. And have them all extend state. Here it is. And then we'll just have this state signal here. And then same with the update, because we're gonna have an update in every single function, but in every single class. But let me just see here. Just make sure this works. Oh wait, this is supposed to be good. Oops. Should work now. Okay. fewer changes than expected from 3.5 to 4, but still scared of migrating. Yeah, I am too. I mean, like, that's why I'm kind of just messing around with it today. Well, I'm like trying to, you know, kill two birds with one stone by like messing around with the state machine here, and then, you know, we'll figure out, like, you know, I guess our own obstacles along the way. Let's see. I think for now we'll, in our physics process, we'll just print the state here. Just say label dot. Actually, yeah, we'll put current state in here. What the hell's going on? Why is it doing that? I just want two. Huh. Is that a bug? Alright, whatever. Okay. Let's throw this label closer. Or just like right above the player. Okay. Okay. If move direction is not equal to vector2.0, we emit our signal finished, and then I don't know if we should say what our next state should be, or if we, like, let me see, if we should have our main states node handle this. Let me see. Emit signal finished and move. Let me see something. So we could include multiple parameters, and then from there, let's see. Oh wait, it's not multiple it's one per. Okay, wait. Idle finished. Let's see. And then file finished. Self on change state, and then we grab change state state.exit, and then state and state. Oh, okay, state. I see. Okay. I don't know. I don't really like dealing with signals, but we might just do it this way. I also don't like dealing with strings, so maybe we could just do player dot or state. Maybe we could do var states. It's also equal to null. And also, wait, I just realized we should throw all of this into our state. State GD. Do in our player on our array function. What was that? Good morning, Yesva. How's it going? Yeah, over here. State.states. It's going to equal states. I wonder if we should put states node. Like usually I do put node here just so like I can differentiate the two. But I might just leave it like this. Alright, so then over here we'll say states dot move. And I wonder if I should have just made this a single. No, that would be too much. States dot move is fine. And then on finished, we need to connect these signals. So we'll say states dot connect. What? No. State dot connect. Why is it doing that? Why is it like? It's like putting everything in quotes. Whatever. State.connect finished. And oh my god. Do we have like our insert? Let me look this up. There's like something going on in Godot 4 where it's like I don't even know what it's doing, but it's Godot 4 extra quote. Double quotes at end of auto-completed strings. So it seems to be a Godot bug. Wait, this is 3.5. Yeah, this is also what we're experiencing. If I'm not mistaken, this has already been reported and fixed, but that's not true. Yeah, let's try just restarting. It's not a terrible bug, but I would hate to deal with it over and over again. Connecting our signals here, so state.connect. There we go. Finished. Self and change state. Right? Oh, set state. I'm gonna say change state. I prefer change state. There we go. And our input state, set state title. Invalid arguments for connect. What? Should be callable, but it's entities. State.connect finished, self, change state. What the hell? Should be callable, but is entity player. That's so weird. It's saying that, what, we don't have change state? Callable. What is callable? .signal.connect function pass. Okay. So that's how you connect signals now. Object name .signal.connect. Okay. State.signal.connect. Get a better example. Wait, I think this might help. Button.pressed.connect. Okay, so dot finished. Dot connect. Change state. Dictionary is equal to quote string. Oh no, damn. Yeah, I think we're gonna experience a lot of that with Godot 4. I mean, with me, I'm gonna experience a lot of like similar horrible mistakes. Spend an hour trying to find the error in my for each loop. My loop never ran signs, and it was on 0, and only if I had more than 0 things in my loop, it runs itself. And my code to get I hope it's not understandable, but that might be on me. I'm trying to understand though. Never ran since it was on 0. Oh, I was thinking signs for some reason. Oh, yeah, I see. You made a loop that doesn't run. So the self on button pressed dot bind hello. So do I actually just run the? I'm trying to figure out what the self dot on button pressed. Connect self dot on button pressed. I'm assuming you don't have to include any parameters. I could just say, hopefully I could just say change state. But how would they know what the? Oh wait, this is wrong. change state. I'm not sure if that works. Damn, why do they have to change everything? Let me just make sure. Will become self dot on button pressed. So they're saying self, but this is a signal. Oh no, this is a function, but it doesn't seem. Oh wait, let me see. Do I just have to do this? Oh, I think it did work. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if this actually works. Let's make sure we print this out. It ran on, wait, yeah, it ran the first time. State.finished. We are currently in the idle state. And in our idle state, if move direction, just print this out. Move direction. Okay, this is not working. If player.moveDirection does not equal vector2.0, player input, player update, current state.update, player input, move direction plus equals 1. Oh, no, what the hell? State.player is equal to self. State.states is equal to states. And in our idle state, why does it not switch to the correct script when I go into this? Let's see. Player move, player.move direction. It seems to not update. Let's print it out here. Oh yeah, so we're just done. Move direction dot x plus equals 1. How's it? Oh, Wow. Yikes. There we go. Okay. Obviously, we're gonna move all of our movement to the move state eventually, but for now, I just want to make sure this all works. So player movement. So at this point, when it comes to the jump state, or like if we're in the move state, if we're on the ground, we're gonna switch to the idle state. So I guess start working on the move state. If it is equal to 0, then player, or sorry, emit signal finished, and we're gonna want to go into states dot idle. But we're also gonna want to check what state where we are. So if is on ground, or sorry, if player dot is on ground. I wonder if this is appropriate though. If we should have our player. We should check where our player is. I'm actually gonna look at this code. This is the thing. I don't know what is the right answer here. I mean, and there's no right answer, but I don't know what will help us in the long run. Is on ground. Do you ever use it? Nope. Yeah, let's see what, before we do this, yeah, we could leave this since we don't have a jump yet. If is on ground, finished, states.idle. Oh. Okay, yeah, we switch between these states correctly, but there's still something wrong. And also, what's this? Oh. Okay. Okay. And we do want some more states for this, but for now we'll do just idle and fall. This isn't the moves. Oh, we also want a jump state. So I'm thinking if our move direction. No. We'll say if jump input. If player. Okay, here comes our next issue. Do we want to account for movement? Like, do we want to account for the player is on the floor, or do we want to account for switching to the jump state? We'll find out pretty soon. Let's just do this. If player dot jump input. Okay, and let's create a new variable for this. Move direction. Okay. If UI accept jump input, and if jump input is set to true, then we want the player to obviously jump. At the moment, I don't think we have anything checking for that. Let's see. Nope. Okay, and this is gonna be the first time that we actually write something for entering a state. So the only time we're gonna add gravity to the player or add velocity to the player is in the jump state, or when they enter the jump state. So enter state. Yeah, we'll say enter state. I think. Here. State. Func enter. Okay. And in enter state, I think we'll also want to check for what our previous state was. Although doesn't really matter. We have a reference to our player. Yeah, we'll leave it empty for now. Okay. I'm just gonna mess with this. We'll just say, you know, jump or jump velocity. I actually wonder if I should put this in our player instead, like the variables. I don't think there's ever gonna be a case where the player needs to access this value. But I think it would help us just to leave everything in the player. Oh, we do have a jump velocity already here. So yeah, let's just do it here. Let's go. You know, but oh, that's why. That's why it doesn't show the script. It's because we need to make sure that it loads it. There we go. Same with this. Easier for us to like navigate through. All right. In enter state, we'll just say player dot velocity is equal to player dot what did it? Do we call it jump velocity? That's it. And then in our player, whenever we enter a state, whenever we change state, we want to make sure we're doing current state dot enter state. And now in our idle state, let's say if player dot. Okay, there's gonna be one problem here. If our move direction is one value and then we also have jump input, I don't know what's gonna happen here, and we'll have to figure that out pretty soon. So if player dot jump input. Current state dot enter state, enter state non-existent function. What? Wait, what the hell? Did we put it in states? My bad. Okay. Enter state player velocity is equal to player dot jump velocity. Velocity. Oh, player dot velocity dot y. Okay, there we go. So yeah, there's still technically input because yeah, we're still handling it on our player node. And let's also make sure we can go back into the idle state. So then in our update here, if player dot is on floor, emit signal finished, and states dot idle. Or, well, what we should check is what the I don't know if we should do this. Should we go into the idle state immediately, and then from the idle state they go into the move state? Because we could also say if let's say this. Oh my god. If player spell correctly. If player dot move input, that's not, well actually, yeah, if player dot move input dot x does not equal 0, emit signal to this, elif else. Oh my god. There we go. There are still some problems with this, but let's just run it. Jump. Oh. Player dot move input dot x does not equal 0. Move input. What did we call it? Move direction? Yeah, move direction. Whoops. Fairly simple stuff. It works so far, but I mean, this is like the basic stuff. I'm concerned with, like, you know, once we get into the more complicated like states, this is gonna become way harder. But I mean, so far it looks pretty good, I'll have to say. I am liking it in the moment. But let's see what else we have to do. We actually want to put our movement in specific states, and I wonder. Well, we still want our player to handle the movement, but I think what's going to happen is it's going to check what state we're in to, like, you know, add the appropriate, like, friction values and stuff. But let's see. Get rid of this. Player input, move and slide. Current state dot update. Okay. Floor. Okay. So this should be put somewhere else, and I think we'll have a variable called, a function called player movement. We'll throw this all in here. If direction, oh, okay, sure. We're gonna say match move, how do we want to do this? Player movement. It does depend on the state. We could say velocity dot x is equal to move direction dot x. Velocity dot x move towards. This is wrong. That is. Wait. Velocity dot x is move towards velocity dot x 0 speed. I guess this is like tween towards 0. I guess we could leave that there. For now, we'll just say if move direction. We could also check what state the player is in. For now, we'll just say move direction. If move direction dot x does not equal 0. Do that. Run it. And we should probably put this in our player input movement. Okay. I'm trying to figure out where we should update our states. Like, I feel like it makes sense to keep it here and then run move and slide. I don't know. All right. Fairly simple stuff. All right, what is next? So I mean, these are like the basic. Looking nice so far. Yeah. There's just so much to do now. Like, we literally have to implement everything from, or well, like what I'm trying to do is replicate everything from what was in memory. It's gonna be a lot. I probably should open it up, see what. I don't mind recreating it because like it probably is going to look a lot different. Like it's gonna be a lot cleaner, I think, because yeah, our player code was so. I mean, it worked and it was pretty good, but like there are some. Like inconsistencies in the code that I mean I think it's fine for the demo, but like if I want to expand on this game later on, it might make my life a little difficult. But yeah, this shouldn't take too long. We just have to do all of this with every single state, like the floor slide state or wall slide. I guess we could do the dash. Let's do the dash. Just make sure we loaded all of these scripts in. Okay. So I will player here. Let's duplicate our call it dash. Copy the script. Sure. Wait, what the hell? Whoops. Oh, we duplicated it, but let's make sure we save this as let's make this local. And save branch as seen as dash. There we go. And now we'll get rid of the script, add it again, load states dot dash, throw this in. You look at your code from one of your games and think, what was I doing? Yeah, I would probably think the same exact thing. If we finish the code for this, I'm probably gonna think the same exact thing. This is gonna take a long time though. Like I think it's gonna take me at least. I mean, if we work on it like 4 to 5 hours a day, I think maybe I could finish it by the end of the week. But then we have to rewrite everything else, like the tile map, and I still have to learn my way around the new Godot 4 tile map. But it's fine. I think it'll be fine. All right, so player.gravity, we don't run this anymore, and what we're gonna do in our dash state is, I wonder if I should add this. Should I add a timer to our dash, or should I add a timer to the player? Probably to the dash. But I'm thinking maybe I should just create a timer. What do we call it? Enter state? Just joined a game jam in a team with Juho. I'm really excited to see what. Nice. Oh yeah. What's the game jam? Also welcome. Okay, enter state. What is it? Get tree. Dot create timer. I'm wondering if I should just add a timer to the node itself, but let's see. Godot, create. How do I connect it to a certain signal? Timer.new, timer.timeout, self. Okay. So in enter state, let's say. And I think for now we'll also have a var timer here. We'll say dash duration. Can I spell duration? Timer is equal to null. And then in our enter state, dash duration timer equal to timer. There we go. Okay. And okay. Dash duration timer is equal to timer.new. And then we want to connect this signal to a function that we haven't created yet. I guess we'll say end. We could connect it to end duration. End dash. I will playtest your game live. What's your game? Elementons. Okay, all right. Give me 1 second. Let me finish this real quick. Send me the link. Time. Call it dash done, dash finished. Did I finish my game with Chef? Yeah, we did finish it. Or I think I would say Chef finished it because he did most of the work. End of stream. What is this? I assume this is just because we were writing some stuff down. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, we did finish the game. I don't think it's that good because we kind of rushed it, but yeah, here's the link. All right, let's play test this game. Also, what's this? Somewhere in the marathon jump. I was wondering, is there a way to show multiple people as developers of the game? Yeah. If you go in the settings, you just have to make, well, there's only one person who, like, it'll show one main developer, but you can add people as admins so that they can manipulate the page as well. Usually what I do with like games like that, like, for example, I've only done one collaboration. One collaboration that I posted on my page, but like, yeah, for this one, someone else made the game, and I told them to make me an admin. And I just added my URL here, so that like people can click on me if they wanted to. But yeah, and then you can add the game to your page if you want to, and I just put it under collaborations. I think most people don't really care though. Alright, hopefully this isn't a half moon. Play up to 25 levels. Feel free to give your opinion on the game in the comments. Wassid. Oh. Okay. Cool. Wait, what? Danger. I'm not entirely sure why I'm dying. Is there like a max amount of turns? Like, why do I die here? Doodle jump in a way. Yeah, it's kind of like doodle jump and What's it called? Jetpack Joyride, if you've heard of that one. You have 4 turns max. Okay. Max. I might be too smooth brain for this. Let's see. There we go. Oh, I think we messed up. Yep. So I assume those things kill you going forward? Your game would have been more connected to health if the fuel was blood. Like, you had to collect blood donations. Yeah, actually, I was thinking about that. That would have been a cool idea. What? Oh, okay. Oh no, I messed up. Oh, actually, I think we're fine. I'm gonna give this a few more runs. So far, it's been pretty good. I will say, like, the puzzle sometimes seems like it's gonna be complicated, but then it becomes very easy. And like, you introduced this. I feel like you should have expanded on this mechanic before introducing the red dude. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to switch between these guys. Oh, I see. So I have to go here. I think I'm dead. Yep. Okay. Do. Oh, once per 5 minutes. Oh, damn. 5 seconds. There are some inconsistencies on the... based on your monitor and stuff. I see. But yeah, it's a good puzzle game. Makes me feel like I've been getting them, so I feel like I'm smart. Oh no, am I gonna die here? Oh, you just have to hit the button once, it seems. Alright, this is gonna be the last one. Let's see. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, it's pretty good. Sound effects would be nice. Also, yeah, I think you need to make it a little harder. Or at least a little bit more, like, rewarding. Because so far, like, sometimes I feel like it's just a matter of time and, like, figuring out... Like, the first one I thought was going to be super hard. This one? I thought this was going to be so hard. But then... Oh, no. Actually, no. This one was really good. Like, it was clever. Like, it made me figure out what to do. But then I think... This one looked so complicated, I thought I was never going to get it. But then it was, like... super simple. As I lose... oh, right. And like this area, I don't think you can use at all, it seems. Or you go here. I mean, I guess maybe that teaches you the limit of your movements. But yeah. The levels become more difficult, I see. But yeah, I think maybe the beginning should be harder. I'll play more of it soon. Really, you know, how much did I charge for those? Like 15,000? Maybe I should finish game. Didn't want to keep working, but maybe I should. Let's see. That's... Oh, how do I restart? Oops. Okay. It seems like I need to grab... this. Oh, did I mess up? Oh no, I did mess up. Damn. okay. I messed up again. Oh no. Dang it. Okay. Left, right, left, down, right. Okay, wait, we're gonna die here. And I think I run out. Yeah, dude, okay. So this dude has to be... Okay, I think I got it. No. Okay. Oh my god, switching between the two, it's like, I keep forgetting. I think it would help if you used arrow keys and WASD, so I don't keep, like, sometimes I think I'm on this one and then I'm actually doing this one. Wait a second. Okay. That's the hard level. This is a hard level? Okay. Hopefully I'm not too smooth brain for this. Also, a counter on these guys would be nice, so I know how much I can move. Okay, so I moved once here already. Oh my god, bro. It's so, like knowing which piece to move gets me every time. How am I supposed to get to the... I think there's something I'm missing here. Okay, wait. Start over. Go right. Go here. Go left. Go left. There's a timing issue here. Because I can't get... They get smaller if they are lower on health. I see. I'll see you, Fernando. Dude, what is the timing for this, though? Oh no, I'm gonna die. Shit. No. Can they can't stack on each other, right? But then he's dead. Told you this. Yeah, it is hard. But it's also, I feel like if you're gonna make this level hard, maybe the previous levels should have been harder, you know what I mean? Like transition to it. Let's see. Again? Yep, okay. What happened? No! Wait, how come... Oh, it's like... I don't know. Alright. Left. Down. Right. Back up. Left. Down. Right. Back up. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, this goes down, this goes up. Oh, no, I messed up. Or maybe not, let's see. Down. Up. Left. Right. Right. Oh my god, that took way too long. Alright, I can't. I'm gonna end it here. That was great, but I think that was so hard. Like, the transition from this. Like, this was so easy, you know? I mean, a lot easier. A-star pathfinding. Yeah. Great game. Awesome, man. Where was it? Yeah, we did it. I'm not proud of it though. All right, let's finish up with our dash day. I could check it out, but not right now. I want to get back into the into this. Okay. So in update, I think what we'll do is we'll just set the player's velocity. So we're going to want to do a bar dash e. And we'll say, actually, I'm not entirely sure if this will work. So let's see how we did it. we gotta see memory. So yeah, I uploaded memory onto Godot 4, but there's so many bugs. Not bugs, but like converting it to Godot 4 is gonna be like a huge hassle. You can even see right now it's like super weird. Nothing got saved properly. Like if I run this right now, it'll just crash. But let me just look at our player code real quick. Dash speed is 1028 apparently. Yeah, okay. And while we're in the dash state, dash velocity is equal to our motion. So yeah, I think usually what we do is we just set our velocity to our dash speed. So at the moment we set it to 128. We'll have to mess with these values later on. But in the update speed, we're just going to say player.velocity. Oh, and we're also going to want to grab our dash direction. And on enter state, we're just basically going to grab the player's input. So on enter state, we're going to say player dot move direction. Is that what we called it? Oh my god. But let me just see something. Yeah, move direction. So in our dash direction is equal to player.move direction, and then in enter state we're also going to say, or actually, yeah, in update we'll say player.velocity, if I can spell, is equal to dash direction times our dash speed and times delta. Actually, I don't think we need delta. Just need dash direction and dash speed. I mean, with Godot 4, we can see, we could technically make this game 3D, you know, or a better 3D version of the game. Player.velocity, player.velocity is equal to dash direction times dash speed. Okay. And on dash finished, we're gonna want to say. But we want to end our state here, so maybe we'll run it in the update function. So we'll say dash. I'll just say finish dash. Emit signal finished. And for now, I think we'll just set our player to the idle state, and then from the idle state, they'll go into the false state, or whatever. Finished. And state stop idle. sounds interesting. It would be cool, but I don't think I can afford making it a 3D game. I'd have to pay for so many assets, and I already have so many. Maybe like a combination, like 2.5D, or you know, something where like there's 3D assets in the background. But yeah, in its current state, there's no way. Or with my current budget, there's no way. I mean, declare dot velocity equal to dash direction times speed. If finish dash emit signal. Yeah. Okay. And I think that's it. And I think what we'll also want to do is set velocity back to 0. That's usually what we do. But I wonder if we should do this on the exit state. Yeah, I think it's better to do it on the exit state. And actually what we'll do is include an exit state in our default state GD. There we go. Okay, and go back to dash. And over here, we'll just say player velocity. We can spell velocity is equal to vector 2, 0. Okay. And then, depending on what state we're in, if is on ground is, or if player dot is on ground. Signal idle. Did we actually code our false state? I don't think we did. Yeah, we didn't. Okay. So here, we'll do that next. Yeah, we just go from the jump state. Honestly, there's no reason. I'm trying to think if there's a reason to have the jump state, the fall state. I guess for animations, maybe. But there really is no difference between the jump and the fall state. Like, we could leave it. But yeah, then when we go here, oh, look at that, we do go to the fall state. But no, yeah, we'll include the false state because it does allow for certain things. Like, we don't want the player to have the ability to, like when we give them coyote, the coyote jump, that's when it's gonna be more obvious, or it's gonna stand out more. All right. So let's make the false state. So from the idle state, we don't have anything. Well, if you're in the idle state, you technically can never go into the fall state most of the time, unless we have like moving platforms, which eventually we might. So let's say if also, I do want to make sure that we're returning after we emit these signals. Like if something happens, nothing else should happen after that. But I wonder, let me see something. If if not on 4, what am I trying to do? Okay. So we'll go into the fall state, if not on floor. The only thing is, I'm trying to think, another thing that we have to concern ourselves with is creating like a coyote jump variable once we enter the fall state. Let's just see if this works. I also want to make sure that we don't go into the fall state after jumping. But if not on floor. We should be on the floor, but we don't have anything going back to the idle state, so if idle, we jump. We go from here, let's remove player mode. Change state, let's just make sure we're typing the state. Here. Change state, current state. So we go from jump. We go from jump to move, and then idle. And then from okay. Not sure why we go into the move state. Let's see. If player.move direction does not equal 0, should be is equal to 0. There we go. I don't think there's gonna be any like significance to the difference in these states, but I think it's good to be consistent here. Okay. What is next? We have our dash. Okay. We don't have any input for our dash, so let's do that now. Let's make a new action, we'll call it dash. Let's set it to F for now. We should also have UI input up and down for the dash directions. So let's do that now. Up for y plus equals -1, and then down y plus equals 1. There we go. And then if input dot is actually just press dash.
So we could have dash input, but we also might want to have like our actual dash. We'll leave it as dash input for now.
But if we want it to be like more responsive,
At a certain point, we might want to put dash variable. For now, we'll just say dash input. True. Okay. Okay, so what we'll want to do now is,
based on whatever state the player is in, so we'll check for this in every single state. I'm wondering if there's a better approach for this, which is just like
to check for dash on every. No, we'll just put it into a function. So if since it's not as common as jumping, we'll say here. I think after every emission we should just return, because then it's going to emit a signal that we don't want to happen. I'm just wondering if I should, let's see.
let's look at.
Did I close it? I think I closed our old part. Oh no, it's here. I don't think he ever does it. He just says emit signal move, but let me just look at another state machine, see what they do.
As always, links these fun which child states, so that the states don't have to know where in the order. You use code with hard coding the path to a specific script or
So what he does here is, well, actually this is base state, turn jump state. They handle it much differently from how I'm doing it. We do have a states script that I'm actually not even touching. Let me think.
as well, since it knows.
Okay, yeah, they are returning states.
So I could just run return.
Think about this. What I could do is in our state machine, if we don't return anything, and instead of returning emitting a signal, I could just say return states.idle, and then it would change the state that way. Basically, in our player function, we would, instead of connecting these signals, we would just run change state if nothing runs at all. I think that's a better approach. I mean, we would run change state if we get a return, otherwise nothing would happen.
Making a state machine, I don't understand how to make them or use them already. Yeah, I mean, there's different approaches for it. So like there's so many tutorials online on how to do it, and I guess we're just making our own version of it now. I'm trying to figure out what's like the best approach. Honestly, I don't like like now that I've used it, using signals is not too bad. But also returning the state itself, I also kind of like. That way we don't have to run more lines of code. Like we could literally just say return states.idle and call it there. We'd have to check when do we update this though? We would say basically if change state. Let me think about this. We'd have to check if our state changed, which could be also. We could also say check change state on this update. Say func. Think about this func state changed. On input state, and then if. State What can I make? So I'm actually just messing around with Godot 4. I'm making a platformer with this. So this is basically just me redoing the memory game. But I'm just testing it out to see like how difficult it'll be to export to Godot 4. So yeah. I basically would have to refactor rewrite everything, but I was planning on refactoring, so it might not be as bad. We're still in the very early stages of making the player movement, but yeah, so far so good. And this is gonna be this is gonna set the foundation for everything. So if this looks good, then I think the rest of the game will look good. But should we use signals or should we just return the state? That's the question. Current state.update. So basically, what we could say is if current state.update is equal to true, then we just change the state to whatever the. Well, wait, actually no. Could say current state is equal to current state.update. Decisions. What should we do? I like the idea of returning the state.
emit signal chain finished, and then we would enter. I don't know actually where this would go though. We would have to say something like. Yeah, we would just say return move, return states.move. Otherwise, we would return states.null. And then if it's not null, or yeah, whatever, based on whatever it is, we'd say change state here. Let's try it out. Basically, does not equal null. Say change state here, and then basically if change state or if input state if input state does not equal null, then we do all of this. And then in all of our states, we would just return states.move. Okay, that's all there is. Idle, jump, fall, and move. That way we never really have to worry about signals anymore, and then and it should work the same way. Let's just make sure of that. So the signals don't matter anymore. Make sure we spell everything correctly. Jump, idle, fall. Okay, yep. Cool. What is next? What's next?
we didn't actually make the dash just yet. So let's do this. We don't want to return. Oh yeah. If finish dash, we return this idle, else fall. How can I do a variable jump depending on how many times you press the jump button in Godot? How many times you press? Usually jumps are determined by how long you press the jump for. How long rather than how many times? Do you want to do it based on how many times or how long? So, usually what you do is you set the player's velocity to a certain value when you press the jump button, and then if they let go too early, while the jump, or actually while their velocity is still negative, like, you know, still going upwards, you cut it off. Usually what I do is I divide it. So like, if I let go of the jump button, here, we can even do it now. Basically what I'll do is we'll do it right here. If player dot jump input is not equal true, I'll basically say player dot, and you also want to make sure the velocity is less than 0. So if player dot velocity dot y is less than 0, then we're going to take player velocity dot velocity dot y is divided by equals 2. This is basically like a simple, I would say, simple solution. You might want to make it more intricate later on. So like what I do is I actually set it to a minimum value here. So like if usually I give the player a minimum velocity of like 3 tiles or something like that. So I would do it only until they hit a certain threshold will I start dividing their velocity on the y-axis. So yeah, now you can see here, and wait, let me just make sure that this is true. So it also depends on how intricate you want to make your game. So like right now, all I have is dash input. But if you look at memory, I also have a var jump variable, or like, you know, jumping. We'll call it jump. We'll say false. And basically, what you want to do is, so we have a player input, but we also might want to have like a func player controller. I'm gonna put player controller here. And basically what I want to check for is if, so I set dash input to true and false here. What I want to do is also set jump to equal true here. And then basically if jump input is equal to false. Oh, wait. Think about this. Forgot how I did it. Just make sure. Let's go back into memory. Yeah, there's gonna be. I need to re-upload this to Godot 3 because it's never gonna work if we run it like this. But why don't you use move direction vector using input.getVec? Why don't you use move direction vector? I am using. What do you mean? I'm not sure. Wait, give me 1 second. Let me just figure out what our jump value is here. So in our controller logic, let me see. Oh, okay. So I have jump input and then I have jump input actuation. Basically, jump input actuation is what sets the jump, and then jump input is just checking if the jump input is set to true. Yeah, we could do it like this. This is like the difference in like, you know, making a like a really responsive game and something that just like responds, you know, one button and then the code gets ran. So yeah, if you want to check for, so here we have jump input, and you can see here it says just pressed. I'm gonna change this, so let's make jump input. I'm gonna make jump input actuation. I wasn't planning on doing this today, but I mean, like, we have so much to do that I'm gonna have to tackle it eventually. I mean, you're using 4 to give +1 to the move direction vector, when you can do the same thing, get vector.func or get strength func. Get action strength. Using get vector. Oh, okay. So, I mean, you can basically use whatever you want. The reason I'm using this, or well, eventually this is going to change to some value that I create for this. So like eventually this is going to be, you know, move right input or something, and we're gonna be setting up what's it called, key bindings and everything. So I mean, you can use get action strength, but I just like to check directly for the input. And I assume get action strength is something with an analog stick. For joypad, for example, further away from the yeah. So I mean, you could use whatever you want, but yeah, like for me, for this game, some people are going to be using a D-pad. Like the D-pad input versus analog stick input are going to be the same exact thing. So it doesn't matter too much. If anything, this is going to be like if I create a global variable that checks for input, it'll be more intricate there. But yeah, for the player itself, it should just be, you know, hey, check for this button. If I want to check for strengths, that's going to be in another function. But I don't think I will ever have that. But yeah, so for action just pressed, we're gonna say actuation. Same with this. And then pass this. And over here, if input is action. You know, I'm actually wondering maybe if I should. No. Yeah, we do need the actuation. Oh my god. If input dot is action pressed. This is all. It's still UI accept, but it's a different variable. It's gonna be jump input. Okay. There we go. And then in our jump state, we're basically just going to say if jump input does not equal true, is equal to false. And our velocity is less than. There are certain cases where this could actually mess us up. But for now, for the time being, it'll be fine. So if I jump now, you can see if I just tap the jump button, he barely touches the ground. But if I hold it, he jumps really high. But you can also see if I'm holding the button. Right now, if I hold the button, he's just continuously jumping, which we don't want happening. What we want... Oh, yeah, because originally what we did now is in our idle state, we want to make sure if jump input actuation. Honestly, we might even want to make another variable called like start jump or something like that and put it in our controller logic. It really depends on like how intricate we want to make this. I think having start jump is probably a better idea. So we'll say if start jump, or actually let's make the variable start jump. Player movement or start jump is equal to false if jump input There we go. Okay. Make sure to spell this correctly. And then here in our idle, instead of saying if jump input actuation, we'll say if start jump. And we also want this in our false state. We don't actually have one yet. Player dot is, or sorry, if player dot start jump states dot jump. We also want to make sure that we're checking if the player can jump. So we're going to say player, but also let's do this. And here we're going to create a timer. So on enter state, function. I'm going to create a timer. I'm going to call this coyote jump timer. Make this. Can we? How do we do this? I assume it's gonna be export. Yeah, add export bar coyote jump duration. What is this? Oh. There we go. And then here we'll say get tree, or we'll say timer bar timer dot is equal to timer.new, and then let's see. How do we do this with our other timer? Oh. Over here, we also want to make sure we didn't actually finish our dash state. I want to say timer.start dash duration timer. And I think we should have a
reference to it. So say coyote jump coyote. Jump timer is equal to timer.new. Make sure jump timer dot connect or sorry dot timeout dot connect, and we'll make another function called can't jump. Can't jump. And in can't jump, we'll basically say can jump is equal to true until this timer is done. Can jump is equal to false. And then, yeah, if player dot start jump and can jump.
And that is it.
Let me just make sure. Oh, and we want to make sure we start this timer. So coyote jump timer. Coyote jump timer dot start. And we want to give it the duration. So the coyote jump duration is going to equal 0.2 seconds. So on interstate, coyote jump timeout dot connect can't jump and then start, and then let's see if this works. Coyote jump timeout. What is it? Timer. Ooh. So we go. So yeah, now you can see. Oh wait, what? Can jump is equal to false. So it's been 0.2 seconds, and we're still able to jump. Could I jump? Start.
I have to use the bathroom. I think I'm gonna end the stream here and I'll start it again relatively soon. I shall be back. Bye. Actually, might as well raid someone. I want you guys to raid me. No one's really streaming. I'll just end it here. Bye bye.